Look,
Hi,
people,
guys.
we're here. I tried to do a greeting with Taylor, but it got a little chaotic with her 4 dogs. So you guys will see that in the clip, I think. I don't know. We'll see how good I did. I don't think it was a good clip, but anyways. Uh, she's here. We
Hi,
got the
guys.
besties.
9 years.
9-year
9
friendship
years.
was the
A couple weeks ago.
22nd of September.
It was like the second week of September.
Oh,
Because that's like
I'm totally
when
wrong.
we first really met, but our first book shopping adventure is in March.
We will do an outfit of the day before we do our photos because I have a fun idea of a photo shoot. But somehow we decided to match. So
I know, same wavelength. Green is the color today.
And then somebody else in her family was wearing green today too. So I was like, oh, I guess it's a memo.
yeah, it's a green kind of day.
So we're not going to share them because I should have filmed it, but oh well. I just gave her, Toby, you're distracting me. I just gave her all my Owlcrate stuff. And it's pretty cool. One of them is a photo album thingy from them.
Yeah.
I don't remember which boxes these are from. If I can find out, future me would put it up above or down in the description. Taylor's Instagram will be down there too.
Yes, feel free to message.
But we had both of these. I don't know why they're different sizes. Oh well. But I got the smaller one because I know my phone will print out small pictures unless I do it on the computer, obviously. But we thought this would be fun to start making memories onto our photo album.
Yeah, like old school, you know?
But yeah.
Real photos for us this time instead of keeping everything digital. So hopefully, hopefully it'll inspire us to keep taking more pictures.
Because I asked Taylor before we started filming, I was like, I think last time I was here was Christmas of 2020 probably to drop off her Christmas presents.
Yes.
And it's funny, her birthday's in December and the bag I'm about to show you, well, the vlog already seen it, but the bag that I have for Taylor is a happy birthday bag. So this is kind of like a birthday gift super early so I don't forget it gift, if that makes sense. But yeah, we were going to do TBR jar and TBR challenges first, but I feel like we should do that for last. So those are going to be over here. I just added my new books from my September book haul into the TBR jar bag. So we'll see if she picks any of the newbies out. But this bag, look at it.
Dun, 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 dun.
This has books in here. I know the books. Taylor knows the books.
I know the books.
But we're gonna act surprised for y'all.
Of course.
So, and I almost forgot, but I snuck a little gift in there from Miss Jen Catalian. I don't know how, but I snuck a gift in there. And it's signed by Jen Catalian. Thank you very much. I'll put that weekly vlog up above as well, or down below. Most likely down below, because I still can't do up above. But here's your gifts. Actually, we'll figure it out.
Yes.
Is it gonna block both of us?
As most of you guys know, he was giving away some books, getting rid of some books, unhauling books, and
according to my library, I gave them 60 books, and then these didn't make into the unhaul. My gosh, because I knew she wanted them. But yes.
Yeah, he was like, "Hey, I'm getting rid of some books," and I was like, "Yeah, these are books I've been wanting to read." So it worked out. The first one that we have is Love and Gelato. I saw the movie on Netflix, and I was like, yes.
Which I did not know it was a movie, so.
It's very cute. If you haven't seen it, I heard it's similar to the book, so if you like the book, you'll probably like the movie.
We have 4 dogs here, so sorry for the noise.
All right, the next book is Heathen.
This was a graphic novel I tried to read, but it was a bit too much for me, if you know. And it was also sent to me to read a review from Jamie over at Rockstar Book Tours. And I'm so sorry, Jamie, I kind of DNF'd it. So.
It's all right, Jamie, I'll read it. And I'll review it.
Yes.
All right, the next book is Never Ever Getting Back Together.
That was one I got one copy from Rainbow Crate. I don't know how I acquired this one, to be honest.
That's what usually happens. He asks if I want the double copies before they get donated to the library.
Yeah, you guys know I got the Rainbow Crate edition, obviously, from Rainbow Crate. And so I was like, well, I have 2 copies now. Who can I give the other one to?
Yeah,
so,
and I was like, yeah, okay, if no one else wants it.
Yeah.
And then we have Love, Theoretically, by Ali Hazelwood. Love this series. So excited for this.
Funny thing, well, everybody on BookTube saw it, but Book of the Month added this very, very last minute to their June selection. Yes, June, because this came out in June. At the very end of June. And I skipped June. And I was very mad that I skipped it, because I could have just waited for this one. Because you guys know me, my, it's not OCD, but I like to say it is. My things with sizes is bugging me. So, I got the Book of the Month edition of this one. That way all the tall books matches together.
And I said, yeah, I'll take your second copy.
Yeah.
So I'm very, very excited to read this because I love her as an author. And, oh, I'm so excited.
It's funny how you love her as an author because I still have not tried her books yet.
Oh, you have to. They're so good. They're so good. I don't read as much as I used to, but
yes.
I try to make time when I can. And
this one I did bought. I bought this early. I shouldn't be saying this, but I bought this early at Barnes & Noble when I went California. I think it was California.
Yeah, because you went to the Grove, right?
Not the Grove, but we did went near the Grove. So whatever Barnes & Noble it was, near the Grove. I bought this early because...
It was Anaheim.
Yeah, most likely. I bought this early. It was like 3 days before the publication date, and they had it in store. So I was like, might as well get a copy for myself. And to this day, I still have not read it yet. But I have the beautiful, stunning Owlcrate edition sitting at home. So
we're planning a future buddy raid for it.
Most likely fall or winter time, because I feel like with the cover, it feels fallish.
Yeah, I feel like if we don't get to it this month, we'll probably get to it before Christmas.
Oh, yes. Because Christmas, I have stuff planned for Christmas that I have not told Taylor yet.
And I have stuff planned. So our next collab is going to be...
Yes.
All right, and the last one is Fury of the Dragon Goddess.
Don't sell your arcs. Don't sell your arcs. Because there was drama on Book Talk about somebody selling an arc. So this is what we do with arcs. We trade them.
Yes.
This is the second. I don't know if it's final book. The way I read it and enjoyed it, the way it ended for me feels like there could possibly be a book 3 in the series.
I mean, it's Rick Riordan,
so I don't know. And also, once Taylor puts Love and Gelato away, she should look inside Love and Gelato.
Okay. Oh, awesome. So, I'm sure most of you guys know this already, but Drew was able to go to, it was Yallwest?
It was Henderson Happening.
Henderson Happening,
is what they called it.
Las Vegas had their own version.
It was literally their own version. Definitely
convention.
A smaller pace type of festival. And you can bring as many books as you want. Yallwest, I love you guys if you're watching this, but Yallwest only had allowed 2 books per author. So that was hard to narrow it down for me. But I literally brought, so for Jen Catalian, she has, how many Twisted? 3, I think.
I believe it's 3. It might be 4.
Yeah, it might be.
We gotta fact check that.
Yes,
or
it might.
You guys could fact check us and let us know.
It might be 3 or 4, but I know I brought 3 of them with me to Jen's signing, and I didn't even message her that I was gonna be there. Her and Roseanne A. Brown, author of A Psalm of Storm and Silence. I'll put the cover here on the screen. Hello, future me. But her and Jen both recognized me from Instagram.
Which is awesome.
And
so
I think I squealed when I heard that. And this was an event that me and Taylor was going to do our collab with, and she was going to help me film. But I think either you
I
were
had to go
working.
to a funeral.
Yes, funeral.
I was out of town for a funeral, so I could not be here.
And then you want to say what the message says?
Yes, so she actually wrote me a nice little message. And it says, Taylor, we missed you, XO, Jen. So Jen, if you see this, I am so thankful and so grateful.
She finally had it after, what, April, May, June, July,
it's
August.
Like 6 months.
5 months?
Something like that. We can't math.
No.
Don't come for us.
You know this. But I think that's everything we wanted to do. Next clip would be Q&A. Then next clip would be TBR jar. Then next clips are photos, I think. We'll see. We don't know.
Yeah, we're just kind of filming as it goes.
Yeah, but I have all my questions on my phone, so we're going to be right back, and we're going to pull them up, and then we're going to see what y'all have asked us. I just can't
so
believe
excited.
it's 9 years.
I know, I'm so excited.
Ugh, 9
It
years.
makes me feel old.
Next year, we're a decade.
I know. We gotta plan something big. So, like...
Waffle House trip. That
Yes.
still hasn't happened yet.
I know. Ever since the Jonas Brothers came out with a song called Waffle House.
Which is
it's
a
been-
bop, by the way.
It's been on our bucket list to go to a Waffle House together, but they don't have them on the West Coast.
Maybe I'll take you to Maine with me this summer.
That could be fun. That could
'Cause
be
my
our
brother-
big 10-year trip.
Because my brother said he might not be able to go because of how long it is. So
Yeah.
next year, Mom's planning to go to Maine for 2 weeks this time instead of 1, and hopefully no funerals this time.
Fingers crossed. This year's been kind of rough for both of us with all of
up
that.
and down, up and down.
Lots
But yeah,
of traveling.
yeah. But we're gonna do our Q&A here in a few minutes. So thank you.
Alright, thanks, guys.
Bye. We forgot one thing that we always do. I put a little something on Taylor's cup, so I don't know if she wants to share what I put, but
So you guys know that we usually do these videos in a Barnes & Noble, which means that we
don't
always
have-
have to go to Starbucks.
we don't have Karens here. We don't have chairs moving. The only
We
thing
have
we
noisy dogs, though.
the only thing we have are 4 dogs and a TV. That's it. So, but we always cheers. And there's a little something something on Taylor's cup.
Let me see. Today I went with a pumpkin spice latte. It's my first of the season. I'm really late to the game. I know.
Mom had 3 of them already.
I know. I haven't been able to go to a Starbucks.
Well,
So
get you a friend who has his license.
So he came through and he got me a PSL, and it says, "Happy 9 years of friendship."
We've been friends for so long. Oh, and hopefully longer. 25 to life.
Oh, for life.
But yeah, we forgot to do our cheers.
We always cheers.
I do have my sandwich over here, but I'm not going to eat it till after we're done filming. But yeah, we actually changed my sandwich taste.
I know.
Taylor knows this because she and my mom brought me the same sandwich down in the hospital last year, which is quite funny that they did that. They did not plan that though, just letting y'all know. No planning ahead of time, except her visiting me, which was super fun. But,
Oh yeah, those I had to plan to make sure you weren't going to be asleep or anything.
oh yes.
You needed rest, you know.
Yeah, because apparently my grandpa came down when I was sleeping, and I did not know, obviously. Anyways, we changed my sandwich. Every single time I get Starbies, I would do my double chocolate chip, and Brucey wants some attention. Anyways, my double chocolate chip drink, which is a must-have. Lately, in my weekly vlogs, I've been doing a venti iced black tea with 2 sugarcane liquid thingies. I don't know what they're called, but I was gonna do 2 sweet and lows, but Starbies ran out of those for some reason.
We discontinued carrying sweet. and
She
low.
got the inside scoops.
I was a barista for about 5 years. So
Yeah. So now instead of the sweet and low, I do the 2 liquid sugar canes. But I went back to my original drink, and then I used to do an egg sausage sandwich all the time.
that was go-to.
Every
Anytime.
time.
Anytime.
Well, there was one vlog, which if I can find it, I'll put it up here and down below. There was one vlog where I had a chocolate muffin or a brownie. I can't remember which one it was. It was chocolate something that we got at the bookstore. But
which
today,
shout out to them. You guys have really good pastries.
probably the best I had.
I know.
Oh, also, well, actually, we don't talk about this trip anymore. The time I got sick, we also got me a bagel, but we don't talk about that trip. That trip is long gone.
Yeah, so he has his 2 staples. So anytime you're not sure, it's a venti black iced tea or the double chocolatey chip.
So we switched to, I don't know if y'all can read that, but it's double bacon sandwich.
Yeah, he gets that double smoked bacon now instead of the sausage.
And I thank Izzy for that because her and her friends would get it at church and it would look so good. So yes. But yeah, we changed our sandwiches now.
I know, he's a whole new man.
And when I walked in with it, the dogs were trying to get to it.
Of course, it's bacon.
They all love bacon. So, but yeah, we forgot to cheers. So we did it. 9 years and hopefully forever.
Oh yeah, for life, forever. We'll be 100 still putting out videos.
We'll be those 2 older ladies on TikTok. Have you seen it?
No,
The
I
2
haven't.
older ladies. She calls one of them. She goes, "Hi," and then the lady on the other side laughs, and then she goes, "Don't call me and just say hi, you ass," and then hangs up. So
Yeah.
I think we might be
that'll-
that couple.
Hey, I mean, we've been friends throughout my 20s, so that's an accomplishment.
Oh yeah, all the ups and downs for us. But yeah, I have somewhere behind my copy the questions for our.
Do you want to start that as a new video?
We should. We'll be back. I have my questions. My phone almost did not turn on, so it kind of freaked me out. But we'll be back. We'll see how chaotic this might be because I just brought Toby. Toby.
Yep, this is Toby. He's one of my dogs. He's
But
the baby.
we just took a picture with him, so he might be in my thumbnail. Sorry, Angel and Rocket. Uh-oh, don't fall. Aw, you want mom's lap. Anyways, we have our questions here. Y'all were amazing. That pumpkin spice is not for you. Maybe I should have got you guys pup cups, but it's okay. Y'all sent in a lot of questions, and thank you very much because last night we only had 2 questions when I checked, but then I redid another one just in case y'all missed it. And there's a lot of questions. Here's a quick glimpse at them. Y'all
you
sent
guys
that
really
in.
came through for us, so thank you.
We love doing this every single time.
It's so fun.
Editing me will hate me because I'm gonna put lots of pictures in because we're at Taylor's house and not my house. So, you want to start?
Yeah.
So one of the questions is from That Bookish Girl on Instagram. All of this is through Instagram, so I'm not going to say that way. It doesn't get repetitive. She asks, what books are you both currently reading?
Ooh, what books are we both currently reading?
I don't know if that's both of us or like separately, because that's what it says. It's what?
Well, for our buddy reads, we both just got Foul Heart Huntsman, so that's the next one that we're going to be picking up.
And I'm scared because it's the finale of everything in this Secret Shanghai series. So.
And then, oh yeah, we still have the duology for the
Hellbent.
Yeah.
That too.
Yeah.
I did mention Hellbent in my October TBR.
Yeah, because I finally got 9th house, which means that I get to start that.
Oh, where are you going, Toby Toes? I think he's asking for down. But yeah, right now.
Oh, we're buddy reading Fire by Christian Cavachot.
Is it Christian? I don't know. It's one of these. So
Yeah, so we're currently buddy reading.
I'm
this
annotating my copy. So this is my copy.
I actually have my copy. I had to buy 2 copies because I left one at where I was currently living, and I'm here for a little bit chilling with my parents. So I picked up a secondhand
Which is
copy.
funny because she has the old version.
Yeah,
of the
so
book
I have this cover,
at
and
her
then
other
I
place.
thrifted this cover so I could read it here.
And like y'all know, they know more than you know. I did started this just because I thought we were gonna start it in September, which we did start in September, but as always, I'm a little ahead.
Yeah, and September was kind of crazy for me, so
Yes.
I had to take a step back. So now I finally have my second copy.
Yes, so now I might restart this one as well, even though this is a reread for me, because I read these my freshman year of high school, which was long ago.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, Graceling actually was one of the first books we bought to buddy read
yes,
together.
and we have.
Believe it or not.
I hate to say this word, but we have an ugly cover of Graceling.
I love the green though, because it's so like pleasing.
Yes, it is.
It's
but
just
have you
the
seen the
art.
beautiful new cover?
No, I haven't. You'll
Okay.
have to link the picture.
Picture will be here on this hand, right here.
See, here's the old cover.
And here's the new. Anyways, very excited to continue my reread of the Graceling series. I loved book 1. I gave it 4.5 out of 5, I think. It should have been a 5
And
stars.
then he said, "Hey, I'm gonna reread it. Why don't you pick it up with me?" And I said, "Okay."
And we picked up Graceling at the very beginning of 2019. And also, that's when these new covers started to come out.
Yeah, so I still have this cover, and then I just thrifted this cover, and I'm not sure which one I'm actually gonna keep at the end.
Ooh.
This
Y'all-
one's pretty nice.
Y'all
I don't
vote.
know.
Hold on, y'all vote.
Yeah, we'll make a poll. Which cover should I keep?
And then I'll send her the video so she can go look at the comments.
Exactly. So please, if you want me to keep a copy, let me know which one you want. Which one belongs on my beautiful bookshelf.
But yeah, I definitely want to get the new cover of Graceling though, because they do look really well next to each other. But yeah, they're tug of war down there. It's okay. But yeah, that's what we're currently reading.
Sorry, my pug sounds like a gremlin sometimes.
I'm also currently listening to the audiobook of Star Wars: The High Republic Battle of the Jeddah. This is like the 5th book in the Phase 2 series. I'm so far behind on this universe, so I'm trying to catch up.
Oh, you're reading a lot of books at the same time.
But yeah, this has been my main focus. I don't know where I'm at currently. Last time I checked, my audiobooks said I was 50% in, so I'm definitely farther in than what my bookmark is at. I got to part 3, so we'll see how far that is. But yeah, I read a lot of multiple books at multiple times. Y'all know this.
Yeah, I'm usually pretty good like that. Like I'll have 4 different books going on at the same time, but life's gotten kind of hectic and kind of crazy.
With her pugs that
Yes.
are tug-of-warring down here.
Yes, with my doggies.
This is kind of cool that she did this for us. Jordan from Owlcrate.
Okay.
Jordan, who works from Owlcrate.
Jordan, let's just say we love you. Thank you so much.
And also Lori asked this too. Lori over at the Chatty Bookworm here on BookTube. Everybody I shout out is down below. Both of them asked favorite friendship memory. And then Lori, it's kind of similar to what Jordan asked. She said favorite memory about each other. So I don't know if we want to do both questions. But
We can do both. That could be kind of fun. So what is a favorite memory of us? We have 9 years. 9!
how do we
9
pick?
years of memories that we get to choose from.
You know?
Is, are we doing, book shopping memories? Or just, life
I would
memories?
say I have one. Taylor
Okay.
will remember this.
Okay.
Actually, I have 2.
Is there picture evidence of this? I need to know.
One for yes, maybe. I'll have to look.
We'll have to put the picture.
And one for no, because one of them happened during my birthday. So for one of my birthdays, I was too excited to have Taylor meet all my karate friends that came to my birthday.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Because my karate life and friends life kind of separates each other, if that makes sense.
I am not in karate.
Yes.
So I don't get to hang out with his friends very often.
And I was also kind of nervous just to see, because Taylor was kind of the oldest out of all my friends
Shocker.
at the time.
So I'm still the oldest of your friends.
Most likely, yes. But I was just kind of worried to see if they would click or not. And somehow we all clicked. And this is a funny moment, I would say. Taylor texted me. She said she was like 10 to 20 minutes away from my house. And then she texted me literally the next minute, I'm at your front door. Our backyard door was open. I have a plate and a cake on the plate in my hands. And I try to run to the front door, run through the door. My cake drops on the floor. I pick it back up and still eat it.
I know.
It was kind of a gross, but also the way it happened. Because did I have Angel and Rocket at the time?
Yeah.
Yes, I had Angel and Rocket. Both of my dogs tried to eat it as well. So I had to push the dogs away, pick up my cake, and I still ate it at the end of the day.
And your friends still talk about that too.
Oh yeah, they still talk about that literally on the mat at karate.
You were just too excited to see me.
I literally pushed all my other friends away, and then I also dropped my cake, and I still ate my cake at the end of the night. So that's a funny one. And then I guess like two serious ones. Coming down to the hospital during the weird, scary times. Playing Star Wars Battlefront 2 when we did Naboo.
Yeah.
Because that's her favorite map.
That's my favorite map. I'm sorry.
Which is my least favorite just because Princess Leia's gun annoys me if I be the rebels. So that's the only...
Naboo is so pretty though. Like just the scenery and the
yes.
architecture. Like I love it because it's so pretty.
I just don't like it because Leia's... If you played the game, you know. But Leia's gun only like shoots once at a time, so that's a little annoying. But and I still play that game to this day. And then another one coming out.
Yeah.
Coming out.
I know that was a big deal.
Coming out. Listen to this. In Barnes and Noble, with baristas around.
Yeah.
That
was in the cafe.
Mm-hmm. In the cafe, so...
That one was actually really, really cool.
Yeah. I think you might have been the first, by the way. Because that next day...
Possibly.
Because I remember that same day coming home, I yelled, I'm gay, to Mom. So...
Yeah, that was actually a really special memory for me that you shared that with me.
And then I think the next year, I dyed my hair. So... unless I waited...
I thought it was a couple weeks after that you dyed your hair.
I don't know. We'll see. Memories. But yeah, I would say serious and funny moments. I'm sure Taylor has more. But.
Yeah, I mean, one of my favorite moments was we had just started book shopping.
I should have said that.
One of the times we had gone, we picked up a book called The Call.
Oh my goodness, how did I not say this?
And as we were taking pictures outside on the patio of the Barnes & Noble Cafe, there was this lady who kept yelling on the phone.
I think it's in the video.
It is, and she kept like walking behind us, and he was getting so annoyed.
If you know my moods go that.
And honestly, like to have like actual evidence of that was really, really cool, because that was one of our first like real buddy reads together.
If future me can find the clip, we'll put a clip in somehow.
I mean, we have the picture because we held up the books and everything and took a picture, and that was back in 2017.
Because we didn't realize it was going to be a series at the time.
No, we thought it was just a
tell us
standalone.
Ahead of time, please. Just kidding. I love you, authors.
Yeah, we thought it was a standalone, so we had actually gone to pick up the Invasion.
Yeah,
the Invasion was the book we were holding up for the Call duology.
I think we tagged the author too on our posts, and the author messaged me, and then I screenshotted it to Taylor.
Yeah, because he said that it was going to be 2 books. It was going to be a duology, and we were very excited.
We were excited and also sad because we did not want to say goodbye so soon.
I mean, there's so many characters, and I mean, the book is so good.
I would say if y'all are looking for a spooky book for the spooky season,
gotta
definitely
go with The Call.
And it's a duology, so
and that's one of my recommendations. People will ask me, and I'm like, you gotta read The Call around spooky season.
Yes. I wish we would have done that. That would have been a lot more perfect for the season, but it's okay.
But anyway, that was my favorite funny memory, was just having that whole fiasco happen, and to actually have video and photo evidence of that time was
I
pretty
literally will find a clip and I'll insert it in on this weekly vlog, and it bugs me.
Yeah, and like he said, spending time at the hospital was really, really cool because it was just him and I. We got one-on-one time, which we don't really get a lot of. So
and,
as serious as it was good because we actually got to hang out for hours together.
And fun fact, we all, me, Taylor, and my nurse are all now friends. So it's kind of cool. So hello, Tarja.
Hi.
I love you and miss you, and thank you for the recovery stuff. So that
they treated you so good at the hospital, and
it's amazing. Sunrise Hospital for those who needs a hospital in Vegas.
they were awesome. They took care of you. They were so nice. They remembered me, which was really cool. Everybody at the hospital got to know me.
Anytime she would come, I was like, Taylor's coming. Taylor's coming. I'm like, I think out of me and Taylor, I have the golden retriever energy.
Yeah.
So the cake story will let you guys know that I have the golden retriever energy.
So it was just really awesome to spend that time outside of a bookstore and really get to have quality time. Don't get me wrong, I love reading books and I love reading books together, but sometimes it's nice to just be together.
Oh yeah, the only loud thing we had in the hospital was all of our beeping noise that we had. If you were in the hospital, you would understand.
Yeah, so it was kind of quiet. It was just a really, really nice experience outside of
and I got her to play Star Wars.
Yeah, and we got to play Lego Star Wars too.
So yeah, those are all of our best and
worst.
worst.
But then there's another one. There's the time I went bowling for your birthday.
And we got the ball stuck.
Yeah.
We got the ball stuck in one of our lanes, and I would hit the reset button, and I'd be like, hello, you're not going.
Yeah, because usually, lately he's been going to Maine around his birthday, but usually we would go bowling for his birthday.
Oh, yeah.
All of your karate friends, and I would show up.
Yeah, it was pity. I also have evidence of getting the ball stuck. So, future me, you have a lot of editing to do.
No, but that one was also a good memory because, like, it's fun to hang out with people. And as much as I love hanging out with you in the bookstore, it's fun to have other memories outside of reading.
Oh, yeah. That's another fun one.
Thank you guys for your questions. We loved answering those too because they were super fun.
Yes. I don't know. Hold on. Sydney Loves of Books, I think is the username. I'm so sorry.
Yes, Cindy's Love of Books. Sorry.
That makes more sense.
Tiny
Yes. She says, what is one book you would recommend to each other that you haven't read yet? And I have my phone, so we can use Goodreads if we need to, but I don't think so.
One book.
Actually, we can answer that question, but one book that I haven't read yet that she recommended to me was the Faithful and the Fallen series by John Gwynne. I'm not completed with it yet. She just finished Wrath last month.
Back in, I think it was July or August. It took me a while. I was not emotionally ready after what happened in book 3.
If y'all know.
If you guys have read it, I don't know, because I guess now it's popular on the book talk, the TikTok. I didn't even know about it from TikTok. I just went into Barnes & Noble and they had it spotlighted, and I was like, oh, what is this about? And then I was like, dude, you have to read this.
I literally started it in the hospital and finished it in the hospital because my nurse was like, oh, you still reading the same book? I'm like, yeah, it's 600 pages. No way I'm going to finish this.
His books are 600 and then 700 pages. So worth it.
Yes.
So worth it. The pacing is great. It's super fast.
Audiobook is full cast.
Yeah, Yeah, that's always a plus. But honestly, I recommend that book, and so he just has to read the last one. Ruined to me, that's the third book, and it took me a year to finally get up the courage.
John,
to read
if you
it.
see this, I don't know if you will. John, Ruined was the perfect title. Just saying.
Well, everyone said that it would ruin you, and I was like, oh my gosh, they're just being
Okay, I'm
dramatic.
gonna tag my friend Zoranne. She's on Book Talk and on BookTube. Check her out down below. But Zoranne literally sobbed while reading book 3. So.
And so he told me that, and I was like, oh, it can't be that bad, right?
So.
It took me a whole year to pick up book 4 because I was so emotionally wrecked. I didn't want to know how any of the characters ended after that. I was like, no, like that can't happen. But I did finish it. He has 2 prequel series to the series.
Which we found out while reading the first one.
Yeah, which was so cool because now there's 5 more books for us to read. Obviously, they're about characters who show up in the later 2 books, and it's their origin stories. And so yeah, those books I'd probably recommend just because we love that universe so much, and I feel like they should make a Netflix movie about it, or even a TV show. Just it's kind of like Game of Thrones. So if you're interested in Game of Thrones,
I would say a mix of Game of Thrones and a little bit, not so much of Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, like there's hardly any romance in it, so if you're going into it thinking people are getting together, that's not what it is.
It's
He's
more
very action-packed and very
Yes.
political, which I wasn't prepared for, and I don't usually read very political books.
The only
and
time I think we do
love this
is
series.
Star Wars or Cassie.
Yeah, so for us to have an adult, because it's classified as an adult fantasy book, I loved it. I think it's great. I would recommend that to anybody who's interested in reading about, there's not dragons in it, but there's dragon-type creatures in it, but it's very action-heavy, and if you're looking for a good, fast-paced book to get into that's not hard to follow along, I would definitely recommend that series.
Yes. I would say the action in Fourth Wing, you would love The Faithful and the Fallen series. So.
No, yeah, the pacing and the character development, like that was.
Or shall we say, some characters who don't have development. I won't say why, but.
I mean, the way that he writes these characters is so good, and it was very hard for me to pick up book 4 knowing that all of these characters were.
And I think I needed the break as well, so I'm actually happy she took a while to read Wrath. So.
No, yeah, you definitely need to take a break between Ruin and Wrath because if you jump in straight away, it's going to be a little bit overwhelming for you.
Very much.
So to step back and then come back to these characters is something I would recommend to just because this is the last book and it is very action.
So the first book is Malice, Valor, Ruin, and Wrath. So yeah.
Which we went into Malice not expecting anything. And
I told Taylor,
in the books and stuff.
I literally told Taylor, I was like, I don't think I want your copy. I think it'll be a 3 stars. You can take it back. But no, it ended up a 5-star read for all the books, I think. So. No,
yeah, they deserve 5 stars. I mean, hands down, that's one of my favorite series, and that now has a permanent place on my bookshelf.
Oh yeah, and then once she gives me her copy of Wrath, I think we're gonna better read the Shadow of the Gods series because we both have book 1.
Yeah, we both have book 1.
I don't have book 2.
I have book 2.
She has it.
I bought them straight away. I was like, I love this series. I love this author.
It's one of those series where you need all the books of.
Yeah,
so.
you definitely will want to binge read it right away just because it is very fast paced. And there's not a lot of time between the ending of book 1 and the beginning of book 2. Like, he just throws you straight into the action. Book 3, he kind of sets it up a little bit more. So between book 2 and 3, there is a little bit of a gap just for traveling and things like that. And then book 4 picks right up where book 3 ends.
So that was for recommending a book to each other that we haven't read yet. But I don't know. The books that we talk about on our channel is basically buddy reads. Yeah. I would say one we haven't read yet is Foul Heart Huntsman.
Well, we just got it.
Yeah, we just got that one. Earlier in the video, we talked about Hellbent by Lee Bardugo.
Yes, yes, that's one that we were going to buddy read this month. And then, yeah, we're also buddy reading. We actually became friends to buddy read books, to get books together. So that's like the foundation of our friendship has been exploring these new books.
One more that we haven't read yet that we can say is the new Percy book, even though that just came out too. Which, hello,
Percy Jackson.
It's 2023 and we have a new Percy Jackson.
I know, who would have thought?
Is this 2009, Uncle Rick? Like,
no, we're very excited about that. So.
It's actually my Crew Reads book club pick, which I am the host of, no longer co-host.
The sole host.
The host, the one and only. I do have a co-host. Her name is Jessica. I'll leave her down below. We plan out our lineup of 2024 already, and we're not announcing that till December, so stay tuned.
What's another good book that you haven't read yet that I've recommended?
Oh, what was that? Phantom of the Opera book?
Oh, Phantom Heart. Yes, because I had actually finished that book back in
She
May.
almost DNF'd it. So.
Okay. It got good to a point, and then it just like... My problem with the book was that it goes between two different points of view every chapter. And so for me, it's like she'll put time and effort into one character, and then the next chapter, it's not as thought out, and then she'll put more time and effort to that character, and then kind of slack on another character. And then it got to a point where there were 3 points of view, which I understand why, but at the same time, it's like the book, it got a little weird.
Future me, picture here.
Yes, so it's called Phantom Heart. I would definitely recommend it because it is... I did like it up to a certain point. I think I ended up giving it 3.5 stars.
Not a bad rating.
Just because it had so much potential, and then it lost me in the middle for a little bit.
Very much, but yeah, that one I definitely want to read. I think I'm either gonna buy a copy or I might steal hers. So
yeah,
we'll see.
You could just have my copy. The book itself is beautiful. The cover alone is like chef's kiss. Like it's so pretty.
Literally. When she was at her other place, she showed me, she has this shelf of just books for me and her.
It's my buddy read shelf. So anytime we have books that we want to read together, I put it on this shelf. And so I'll rotate them when we finish books.
And she was rotating Phantom Heart, and I saw like the mask. If you see the cover, you know what I mean.
No, yeah, it's black, it's pink, it's green. Like
the mask
whole
of
artistry is so pretty.
The mask on the cover kind of drew me in, and I was like, wait, stop. Show me this cover.
Yeah, because there's no people on the cover. There's no nature. It's literally
It was like
just
the first of our
mask.
books that had no people, I think.
And
minus the
gorgeous.
Minus these books, of course. But
no, Phantom Heart, honestly, whoever the cover artist is for that, you hooked me in just because I was like, I love this cover. I need to have it on my shelf.
Good job publishing.
So, thank you. No, but honestly, it might not be your thing, but I fell in love with the cover, and that's what made me want to read it. And I was like, it's too pretty.
Yes, it is.
And then you all know he recommends stuff to me all the time. Sometimes I buy them. Sometimes I read the synopsis.
We just did the haul, so...
yeah, so he's always giving me recommendations.
These last few questions are from Mom's book collection, which is Donna here on book 2. Donna, thank you. So the first of her question is, we know this answer, favorite place to hang out?
Barnes & Noble.
Yes.
Well, yeah, because it's like the Starbucks cafe in the Barnes & Noble.
So if we're not there, we're either my house, which hasn't happened a lot lately just because of our schedules, her house, or bowling.
Yeah.
So yeah.
No, yeah, we love Barnes & Noble. It's the easiest place for us. We get to spend money, buy books, and have a good time.
And our bank account gets mad at us.
Oh, we don't talk about the bank account. That's the rule of book talk. Remember, you don't talk about your bank account.
Donna also asked, if only one of you could go see a concert of your favorite artist, would you... What? Hold on, sorry. If only one of you could go see a concert of your favorite artist, would you give up your ticket? Hell no.
No, we go to concerts without each other all the time.
She just went to... Can I say what you went to?
Yeah, I went to go see Big Time Rush. I took my sister for her birthday.
Yeah, she took her sister. Hi, Brenna. She took her sister over me. Like, what friend is that?
I mean, didn't she go see the Jonas Brothers without me?
Yeah, but that was for
See?
her birthday.
See? You went to the Jonas Brothers without me.
What else? Hi, Joe Bros, if you see this. I don't think you will. But.
No, yeah, if we could go to a concert together, we would. We've tried. They're really expensive.
Well, who did we try? Was it Demi? No.
Mm-mm.
It was somebody. Who went on tour recently? Oh, we tried to go see Pink, I think.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
But her tickets were expensive, and at the time we both didn't have money.
Yep. So.
So for us, it's like we do want to go to a concert together. We haven't been to a concert together.
Oh, I was able to go. Obviously, you guys already know this, but we tried to go to Yallwest together.
Yes,
So.
I was not able to attend, but he actually was able to go to Yallwest.
Yeah, which was still pretty fun. So, yeah, we would not give up our tickets if we had one.
No, like that's one of our rules. We have friendship rules. All the greatest friendships have rules.
They're like Gibbs rules, but friendship rules.
Yeah.
If you know the reference, let me know down below.
So yeah, it's like we have a set thing that we decided very early on in our friendship. Like, okay, is this okay? Is this not okay? And,
Can we date each other's couples? Is this not okay?
Yeah, like all of the important things, right? And concerts, we both looked at each other and we were like, it's okay if it doesn't work out for both of us.
Or if one of us doesn't like that rule.
Or, if someone doesn't like the artist, because, like, there's sometimes where I'm like, hey, I want to go to a concert, and he's like, I don't like their music.
Oh,
or
yes.
vice versa, like, the stuff he listens to, he'll be like, do you want to go see this person? And I'm like, no, it's not really my thing.
I think the other artist we tried to see last year was Olivia Rodrigo.
Yes, we wanted to
also,
go see her.
The only reason why I didn't go see her because I was in the hospital, but Billie Eilish, I wanted to go see her. And then Taylor was like, Drew, get your common sense together. You're in the hospital.
I mean, if he wasn't in the hospital, we probably would have gone. I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah. I hear it was a good concert, though.
But yeah, life happened, and so,
but yeah,
definitely
we
on our list.
would not give up tickets.
Just like,
Even
he goes
if-
to the library all the time, and I don't get to go to the library all the time.
Even if someone has a weapon to our head, we would not give it up. Well, I don't know. We'll see. That's another story.
That's not gonna happen. Let's not put that out there. No, we would not give up our tickets.
She also asks, look at this one.
Oh, who would spend more money at a bookstore?
I think it's me.
Honestly, we're pretty even with what we spend. Sometimes he'll spend more just because he'll get graphic novels.
My graphic novels do add up.
Yeah, so he'll get like a graphic novel, but it's not like, because we trade off with Starbucks, who buys the Barnes & Noble Cafe Starbucks.
Yes, I think we're going to have to restart next time we go to the store because I
Yeah.
don't remember who it was
I don't
last.
remember who paid last time either.
Maybe future me can put a clip in here.
So that also factors in because it's like one of us will spend less on books and then buy the coffee.
Or if we go for my birthday, she would get me something.
I always treat him to Starbucks for his birthday.
And also sometimes a book or two for my birthday. But
yeah, it just depends on what the new releases are.
I just laughed at that message because I was like, oh, the answer is going to be me.
Lately, he has been because I don't have the money to spend as much as I would want. But I'd say on the whole, we're pretty even with how much we spend.
I think the last time we went, we each had 5 books, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, so like the pricing, I think there's only maybe like a $15, $20 difference when we go.
Yeah.
And then like I said, someone always buys Starbucks. So.
Yes. And then Mom's book collection also asked favorite memory, but we already talked about that one. Did you guys ever try to make one... Wait. Sorry, I hate these small prints. Did you guys ever make one other try their favorite food? Ooh. Have we?
No, but
I don't think so.
We've had our favorite food. He likes Chick-fil-A. So we've had Chick-fil-A together.
She brought, you were the best for that. She got me my chicken sandwich, fries, and a side of mac and cheese and a large root beer down to the hospital for me. So
like we don't make each other food.
I think we should try that on our next collab.
I mean, lately you've been making mac and cheese a lot.
True. I still eat like I'm 5, so.
There's nothing wrong with that. I like mac and cheese.
But I don't know,
we're not
really.
the best chefs, so
We've
for
thought
us-
about bringing food to our hangout, but then Taylor's like, no, we don't need food. We're just going to hang out. So I was like, yeah, why not?
Yeah, and then it kind of snowballed into Starbucks, and now it's like that's become our food.
I
when we
guess
hang out.
that could be a fun thing of me trying one of Taylor's drinks. And, well, I guess you already tried my double chocolate chip, but maybe I can try one of your drinks.
Yeah,
and
we
can
could
see
do that.
So,
That could be a fun video for the next time.
yeah. So, thanks,
Thank you for
Donna.
that question.
Um,
You're inspiring us. To
yes,
try new things.
you are. But I was going to say another one of my favorite food. Well, I don't eat it anymore because it upset my stomach a lot. When I was in high school with Taylor, she would see me with Takis a lot.
Yes.
But now I'm older. Wow. Now I'm older. I can't have Takis. So I would say I would let her try it, but with the way that I've been not eating it a lot lately, I don't think so.
No, like I said, it's easier for us because we know what we like already. It's a lot easier for us to get it from
Very.
Starbucks or Chick-fil-A or do that instead because we can't cook. We're not very good cooks.
No, despite me being in culinary, not school, but had a culinary class for 2 years.
I mean, he's better than I am. But
Oh, I do. Besides mac and cheese, I mean, it's kind of the same steps. I do make pasta once in a while.
Yeah.
Even though it's kind of the same steps as mac and cheese. But yeah. What did I make?
We should try that though.
Yeah. Maybe Christmas or Thanksgiving. Ooh, probably
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we could do like a Friendsgiving.
Thank you, Donna.
Yeah, thank you. We have a month to figure it out.
Right? Or even Halloween with all the candies, so.
Oh yeah, what is your favorite candy?
Wow, look at us just writing out about it.
I mean, when we hang out, it's always books and Starbies. So these are good.
I haven't had it in a while, but the Three Musketeers, I used to get that a lot when I worked at my grocery store, but I also would get Kit Kats a lot. So, yeah, mostly Kit Kats, but when I was little, I would always get Three Musketeers, but I haven't had them in I don't
Three
even know.
Musketeers. They're good.
I don't even know if they're still around. They probably are, but who knows? Ooh, I love this question. This is the last question. Last question from Donna. She says, favorite book you made each other read?
Oh, Queen of Hearts by Colleen Oakes.
Yes.
That was my favorite.
I was going to say the same thing. And we were there for each of the releases.
Yeah,
Like-
we got them first. We would go the day they released it. Barnes
Um,
Noble.
Beautiful series. Red, white, black. Love the colors.
Great storyline. I wish we had more from that universe.
Oh, yes. She has more books, but not from the universe. So we're not really
No, like
checking
that
them
made
out.
us really, really sad.
Um,
Because those characters were so great. We probably recommended it like 6 times on this channel already. But if you haven't picked it up, Queen of Hearts by Colleen Oakes.
Yes.
It's a trilogy. There's 3 books.
And it's completed too, so
No wait, no anticipation. We had to wait. We waited.
literally anytime it came out, I would FaceTime her. I'm like, girl, we need to go now.
I was like, all right, wait.
I think we've done a few series like that where we had to go right away for the next one.
Jessica Consolo's book.
Oh my god, why did I not say
for
this?
the release too.
And
We love her.
we're about to do that for her newest one.
Yeah.
So very excited. I don't know the new title. Again, future me. The new title is going to be here. It comes out February 6th of 2024. So we got a little wait, but we haven't read book 4, which is Be With Me. So we're going to better read Be With Me. But I like to save, as y'all know, I like to save my contemporaries for like spring and summertime. So we love that.
What's another good series that we like together? We already
I don't
said
know.
The Faithful and the Fallen. We said
I don't know
Colleen
if
Oakes.
we buddy read it them, but we love V.E. Schwab. At least I love V.E. Schwab.
No, we
so,
haven't buddy read them, but we've read them. We just didn't buddy read them.
Oh gosh, this is why I wish we were at home. Buddy reads that we done.
Oh yeah, Chloe Gong's books.
Oh yes, duh.
Yes, because we just got the new one.
Chloe
that
Gong's.
one, we were there for all of the releases too.
Yes. Well,
this last one we didn't go to the store to buy it. We pre-ordered it.
we pre-ordered it at the same time, which was kind of cool. So,
Yeah.
and I didn't realize. I mean, I knew she was on the Barnes and Noble website, but I didn't realize because we both had both Barnes and Noble's website
And
up
Amazon.
and Amazon up,
We weren't sure which one
So-
was going to be cheaper, which one was going to come in first.
or which one will have exclusive short stories.
Yeah,
So, but yeah, I would say any of our buddy reads. We got to talk about the Queen, Cassie.
Well, yeah, but people already know about
So-
her. Our whole channel is like a Cassandra Clare stan page.
It is.
Like, I'm trying to think outside of Cassandra Clare because as much as we love
I know
her,
we talk about Rick Riordan a lot too, but like Rick Riordan and Cassie, as you guys already know this, are like staple.
yeah,
authors,
that's
so.
why I'm trying to think outside of them.
Oh.
Because
I guess I should have had this be the answer for Sydney's question. Cindy.
Cindy.
That sounds better. I made Taylor read the Lee Bardugo books. I read Shadow and Bones first, and then I recommended it to her, and now she has all of them.
Yeah,
so.
Costco. Thank you so much for coming in clutch with that box set.
Yes.
I got them all at once. I
and
mean,
sh-
I have double copies, so obviously some of them are going to get donated, which is great. We always want to donate our books when we're done with them, just so other people can have them.
Oh, yes. But yeah, those are just a bunch of books we like to read together. So
Yeah, we already talked about The Call and the Invasion, which we absolutely loved.
yes. But yeah.
A Monster Calls. We also buddy read that one, but that one was a graphic novel.
Yeah, that
So-
one, I don't know if it's a novel per se.
But that was the first graphic novel we both read together.
Did we buddy read The Hate You Give or no?
No.
No, I only
No, we
read
didn't
it.
buddy read.
I did FaceTime her while crying though, so that was a fun memory.
Yeah, because he got it right away, and
Now it's like 10 years old, if you can believe it. But yeah, thank you, Donna. You sent like the majority of the questions, and you gave us new ideas for our channel.
well, again, guys, thank you so much for your questions.
Yes.
We love answering them because we love to talk and we love to share about our friendship.
Yes, and now the next clips are gonna be her picking out my TBR jar. And my TBR jar challenges, which the challenges part I'm a little nervous for
Oh, I'm excited.
because I added new challenges to the TBR jar challenge. So we'll see what she picks, but we'll see you in a few minutes. Bye.
Bye. The Queen of Hearts series by Colleen Oakes. Please give it a read, and then we'll come back to you with our thoughts on this.
Yeah, we don't know when we're gonna read this one yet, but we hope it would be sometimes in 2021.
Yeah, and we're
hopefully.
excited for it.
And then we have one that we're super excited for, and that is Broken Wish by Julie C. Dow. This one I told Taylor about as well. And so she didn't realize this was by different authors. And so there's 4 different authors, but one of them you forgot to get today. Unless you
Yeah.
want to go back in and get it when you get the Starbucks.
Yeah, I'll probably go back and look at it. You can never have too many books.
One of them is by J.C. Cravents, who's the author of the Storm Runner
Which
trilogy.
we read. We buddy read the first book.
Yeah, I talk about it. You guys know if you've been watching my channel for the past couple of months, I've been talking about the Storm Runner trilogy nonstop, even though I haven't read book 2 and 3 yet.
Yeah, I know.
Even though I own both of them now, so. But this is a buddy read that we are hoping to do either before or after. But yeah, those are the ones that I got, and then I'll move the tripod stand if you want to show them the gifts that I got you?
Oh, the gifts that you got me? Well, we were balancing the camera on those. So yes, of course, we have to get a Rick Riordan. If you don't know, Rick Riordan's kind of special to us. And we have had a lot of fun times reading his books and things like that. So I'm super excited to add this one to my collection.
She's still mad that she found the signed copy of it.
Yes, I found one signed copy in the clearance section, and he has not let me live it down because I was a nice person and I gave it to him. I let him buy it. So.
And then if you guys saw my Instagram live, September it was, she saw the pretty edition of this next book that I gave her.
Yes, and I'm super excited about this one. I can't wait to read it. The Infinity Sun!
It's by Adam Severa, who's part of LGBT.
Which we love, we support.
And we're also going to buddy read this and the Trials of Apollo book. So
lots of fun buddy reads for us. Hopefully to wrap out the year, start the new year off right.
Yep.
It's going to be exciting.
You've got a friend in me.
My book. Have fun. Talk to you guys later when we go bowling.
I didn't do it.
Good job.
I didn't do it.
You got the ball stuck, man.
Having fun.